4:30 a.m. standard servo fare. Got the coffee, got the pie with sauce. It's going to be huge today. I need all the energy I can get. Just letting some air out of the tyres, trying to get a bigger footprint. Also takes the pressure off too when you're going over those real big rocks. What we're about to go down is fairly scary. Today we're on a serious fishing mission in southwest WA. These boys, the Dixon Brothers, also known as very crazy lads, because they like to drive 400 miles, then walk for about 600 miles, and then catch monster fish. Can I ask, how far is the walk today, Asa?
Today's like 3.5k.
Oh yeah, easy. Just nice and flat ground, concreted?
Nah, straight up and down over rocks, a couple of beaches. Shouldn't be too bad.
And I shouldn't be doing any whinging because these blokes are carrying about 40 kilos each. Lads, let's go smash some big fish.
Let's do it.
Lead the way.
Nearly halfway, Paul.
To the spot or my imminent death. So Chris, how many days would these ledges be fishable?
Out this way, we haven't been here in over a year.
Yep.
You'd probably get maybe 2 days, 3 days a year that would be calm enough to fish these, and that's if you're not working.
So pretty much once a year if you're lucky.
Yeah.
And then you've got to know where it is, and then you've got to, so realistically it never gets fished.
I'd say that no one's been here since we were here last.
That's crazy. We haven't even got to the spot yet, and the boys have just found a ledge, and I've never seen two people so excited. They reckon there's a chance this spot has never ever been fished. They can see blue groper free swimming. They've just seen them. Seriously, you're lucky if you can get to this location at all, and then the weather, it's never kind to us. Today, absolutely epic, and they've just seen free swimming fish. I think it's time to get some stuff rigged.
We just smashed up a couple of crabs for Burley. We'll throw it in the water, bring these fish around.
And I have a 200-pound hand line. I think the boys are wanting to see me go surfing, but we'll see how we get on.
There he is. Oh, that's a big one.
Where
Look
is
at
he?
that.
Really?
Oh, that is 30. That's
I see him. I see him. I see him.
Very, very big fish.
Oh my God.
Turn. He's gone for it.
I see him.
He's gone for it.
That's a big fish. Look at this fish in the water here. Big blue groper, white fins. That is just mind-blowing. We've got some massive blue groper here just cruising around. They won't take a bait. We think it's because the water's so clear today, they can see the line, but we need heavy line to try and stop the fish. So what I've done, I've got my 7.0 live bait Gamakatsu hook here. I've literally threaded crab legs all the way around it. So now at least you can't see the hook, at least there's some sort of chance. So looking at it, right where it is. Oh, there's another one. He's going for it.
That's got it. That fish has got it.
He ate it. He wanted that bad. Yep, he's got it, I think. Yeah, he's got it.
He's got it. Oh! Okay, quick.
That's all right.
Get another bait.
He took it. He took it then.
Very active, that fish.
He just won that, eh?
Still up the top here.
Here, Chris, I'll get a smaller crab.
I don't think he felt it.
No, that's all right. Go.
2 big fish here. That one just come in, had to have an A. Hopefully he makes the other fish want to feed.
You should do. You should fire them up. They just need one to have a feed. Just right in front of him.
Come on.
He's looking at that.
He's looking at it. This has been mind-blowing. Haven't actually landed a fish, but I have not had this much fun in a long time. We've got a plan. We're going to go to the next rocky outcrop. There'll be fish there as well, and we'll come back in about 3 or 4 hours' time and give these fish another hit. Trying my hardest to manage this line behind me. If we do get a big fish that gets tangled around me, it's not going to be pretty. That's why I've got my hands spread, trying to feed the line through.
Can't wait much longer. My Paul's hand lining, I'm just going to throw a jig.
What do you hope to catch on the jig, mate?
Hopefully a groper will take it.
Really?
Yeah, they love jigs.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, yep, good bite, good bite. He's on, he's on.
Really? Yep.
Oh, yes.
Oh, big fish.
He could be, he's coming towards me. He's staying up. Oh, he's coming towards me. It's a
There
good,
he
oh,
is.
there he is, a groper. It's a good fish.
Good fish, Paul. Oh, that is a nice
Oh,
fish.
it's a good fish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's in.
No, that's right. Oh,
Yes!
Yes.
The hand line did the damage and the hook's out. The hook's out.
We've got the fish though.
Yeah, baby. Woo. Man,
Well done.
reward for effort
That's awesome.
with a big blue
Well
groper. You know
done.
the incredible thing? This fish never actually pulled. I pulled him and he just kept coming towards me. That was incredible, eh?
That's awesome.
I reckon I stopped that fish. He's over 10 kilos in about, what, 20 seconds?
Yep.
That is mind-blowing. And get this thing out of the net. These are the most special fish. Persistence, hand line. Unbelievable. What an epic creature. I see why you love these things so much, mate.
They're just fantastic fish. They pull so hard and they're wonderful fish to catch off the rocks.
Over a short distance, I don't think I've hooked too many fish that are as powerful as these things. And look at that jaw. What do they eat?
On the bottom, they're just chewing up rocks, filtering out what they want to eat. Crabs, sea urchins, abalone, just anything they can find on the bottom.
These are probably your favourite fish, mate. What's the biggest one you've managed to stop?
I've managed to stop a 30 kilo one.
Oh my goodness me, 30 kilos of blue groper. How big do you reckon this one is? Oh,
That's at least 10 kilo. Yeah, 10, 12 kilo, yeah.
I've got 20 kilos to go. We're going to release that blue groper. They're just too special to keep, but we don't let it go now because they can spook other groper in the area. So we've vented the fish, we've got the air out of its stomach, we've put it in a big rock pool that's getting constant surges of fresh salt water. Just before we leave, we'll put him back and he is swimming like an absolute dream as I speak.
Oh, there's one, there's a big one. Big one right here.
Big groper?
Big groper.
I'll try
Big
and
blue
lock
one.
the crab right in there. Where was he, Aaron?
Right in my line. Cast out my line.
Under that whitewash?
Yep, right there, yep.
Okay. See if he'll come up and eat it. You go as well, Paul.
Cool.
Yeah, you go, you go.
Oh, that was a hook. I felt that. That's the hook.
Just seen a big blue groper free swimming here. We've been burling for about 20 minutes now. Then once we come into the burley. Big one?
Yep. All I saw was blue and the big tail.
Oh! He's got him.
Oh my God, I was snagged.
That's the fish.
Oh, that's a very big fish.
I'll get this out of the way. This is a big groper. I see him. He's hanging
He
down
is.
deep. Oh. It's a nice fish. Get the net, get the net.
Yeah.
We thought we were snagged. And this fish just nailed it.
There's the big one with him. Look
he?
at that. That is the big fish right with him.
Where?
There's a 30-kilo fish next
I'm
to
going
him.
in.
Get this one
I
out.
see it.
Yep.
Got him.
There's the big fish. He was right
That is
there.
a
Yes, we
cracker.
got him.
Oh, wow. The hook fell out as well.
So there's a big fish there I've just cast back in. It followed that female up. Well, I think it's a female. It's got a bit of green in it still. And these fish live in little harems, one big male and up to 6, 7 females.
Well, that was a little hectic. These guys are actually a wrasse, not even a groper at all. They release really, really well if you look after them. So we'll get this fish in a rock pool, get him looked after, and we'll let him go soon.
Yep. That is huge. I'll get the net.
That's a huge groper. That's a big blue. Massive fish.
Get him up, mate. You've got to turn his head. How's the size of the thing? Look at the tail. Okay, just that's it. Swim his head straight in.
Yep.
That's it. Yes. Mate, that is out of control.
This is massive.
Bigger than Ben-Hur. We're going to get safe and we're going to show you one of the most epic fish of all time. That is a groper of massive proportions. Seriously, how does that rate with your land-based captures so far?
This is up there with one of my biggest ones I've ever caught or ever seen.
Now I understand why they love these gropers so much. How was those massive tail prints where you just kept going down again and again, mate?
It's so hard to pull against it. They just keep going and going.
What blows me away is that people would have no idea fish of this size and even bigger are swimming around these rocky outcrops. His teeth, they were once pointy, they've worn down from where he's literally chewed barnacles. This is the dominant male, and how do we know that?
He's a bright blue fish with the big white lips on his fins. The bright blue fish are the dominant males in the group.
And Aaron, a fish of this size, how old do you reckon it'd be?
At least 50 years old.
That is amazing, 50 years old. This is a beast, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And to catch it land-based, that's why you do the hard yards. Do the miles, get the smiles.
Yeah.
You still shaking?
I'm shaking like a leaf.
Unbelievable. This is just mind-blowing. Take your time. It's all about getting the fish back in the best condition possible. Here we go. That is a big splash, and the Russian judge gave it 9.95. Well done, brother.
High five.
Awesome.
Well done. Remember the Dixon Brothers? Man, they catch big fish.